everything. I want my phone. I don't even have my phone. Give me my phone.
Relax.
Where is my phone?
I don't think we're in the business of doing anything.
I want my phone.
Stop!
Wait, stop. Oh, wait, stop. What? Stop. Get away from me. Your face.
Don't touch the car.
I'm fucking goddamn.
Get out here now!
My
Your hands right now. Get down here.
Divorce is a legal and safe way to end a marriage. But some women want to take the more dramatic way out. Today we have a special list of evil women who illustrate perfectly why you shouldn't plan to kill your husband. But what happens when the police catch them? Let's find out.
Everything is getting everything. We are not married.
Knives are best used in the kitchen. But on January 25th, 2023 at a Florida hotel, officers got a curious call from a man. He told police that his wife was using a butcher's knife for other reasons.
This has just happened like so many times.
Okay.
She gets drunk and then she just turns into, she's been diagnosed officially with
Alright.
and so I've been as tolerant as I can about that. But it's resulted in the past in me getting arrested for shit that I never should have been arrested for.
Okay.
She's been Baker acted like 4 times, dude. I mean, she's a mess.
Police are well aware that most domestic violence incidents happen under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And then if you add an untreated mental health disorder on top of that, well, that's a recipe for some extreme craziness.
She took a butcher knife to all my dress shirts up in my apartment. I mean, one of them was like Egyptian cotton hand tailored in England.
You guys are married?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
She struck me in the face
Okay, where?
over here, and she slammed my foot in the car door. You can see the blood on the tip of my toe.
Okay, how did that happen?
I was getting out of the car, and she came up on my side of the car and slammed the door.
This all happened in your apartment, or?
No, sir.
Can you walk me from the beginning? Because I don't understand how you got to your car. So can you start from the beginning and walk me through everything?
When we got home, she slammed the door on my foot, and she
Okay, what led up to that?
punched me in the face earlier.
Earlier before that?
No, about the same time when we got home.
Okay.
It's only when she gets drunk, man.
Okay.
When she's not drunk, she's amazing. But when she drinks, kicks in, and she's like she's no one that you've ever met before.
Nobody wants to get their spouse in trouble, but what this man is claiming is very serious and could be interpreted as a threat to his life, which is all the police need to open the investigation and possibly take his wife into custody.
She got drunk, and I had to go run errands, and she thought I took too long, and so she took a butcher knife and hacked up all my clothes.
Okay.
So today I said, look, let's put this behind us, let's go. And we know that the Salvation Army that's in South Tampa, because of the neighborhood, there's a lot of wealthy people there. You can find nice stuff there.
Okay.
So I said, let's go and just replace my shirts and we'll forget about it. She wanted to start drinking again.
Okay.
She asked me to stop at Publix, said she wanted a soda, and then she went and got liquor. Punched me in the arm a couple times, she slapped me across the face. I kind of blew that off. I was like, whatever, you know.
Okay, so what happened next?
She came upstairs and tried to kick the door in, destroyed the lock, and it's all up, the door. She did the same thing about 2 weeks ago, and they decided to ask us to leave. We actually have to leave this place in a few days because of her outside of the door, kicking the door, screaming, like 6 or 7 different people complain. She's gotten us kicked out of several places.
Okay.
This is not the first time that this has happened.
Most domestic violence situations are not a one-time thing, and they generally continue to happen until the offender gets help or the relationship is terminated. The cops dig deeper and ask the husband questions about his wife's repeated offenses.
Do you know where she's at now?
Oh yeah,
Where?
she's in the parking lot out back.
Okay.
Do you have any children in common with her?
Yes, sir.
How many?
1.
One?
Yes.
Other than her, what's your ties with this? Why are you still in this relationship? Because this is not the first time we've been called out here.
No, I know.
And
I know.
it seems like it's a reoccurring issue with her.
I
So
know.
why? So just hear me out. Why put yourself in that position? How?
She agreed to go to treatment
How long ago was that?
a few weeks ago.
Okay, and has she fulfilled that?
No.
Okay, so why are you still around? Do you want to keep talking to us? Do you want to, God forbid she makes an allegation against you and you're in handcuffs and go to jail again?
I understand that. Believe me, that's why I called you guys first.
Okay, but I understand, but it seems like you saying it happened 2 weeks ago, it happened, yes, it just seemed real. I remember that I came out here maybe a couple months ago, that you had to get stuff out of there. It's a reoccurring issue, this is not the first time we've been out here.
I know, man.
When you're that involved with someone, it's hard to walk away. But victim blaming the husband isn't gonna help. There are many reasons why someone stays in an abusive relationship. They don't think they can do better, they feel sorry for their partner and want to help them, they stay because of a shared child, or they're afraid of what their partner might do if they leave.
Did you hit her at all? Is she going to accuse you of hitting her or anything
No.
like that? Does she have any marks on her?
No.
Okay.
Especially how, it's a daughter or son?
Son.
How old is he?
He's 6 months now.
Okay. Do you want him to be raised in the atmosphere like that?
I do not. This is a picture of the butcher knife that she cut my clothes up with, stuck in the pillow because she said she wanted to stab me with it. I mean, she's just, when she gets in this mood, dude.
Crazy wife is one thing, but you add a potentially dangerous mother, and that's a whole other set of serious problems. The officers go outside to search for the alleged butcher knife wielding wife. Let's see how she reacts when realizing her husband called the cops.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello? Police.
Hey,
Police. Do you mind opening that door?
no, I don't mind.
Can you lower the windows then? We gotta talk to you.
Sure,
Okay, can you lower the windows?
sure.
All right.
I can't hear you, ma'am. I need you to step out this way, okay?
Okay, I heard you. I don't want the alarm to go off.
I still can't hear you.
Okay,
Ma'am, you have to either roll down the windows or open the door because we have to talk to you.
okay, great.
All right? We need you to do that now, please.
I don't,
We're trying to get your side of the story, ma'am.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
Okay, some allegations were made, so we're trying to get your side of the story.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything to say.
Okay, I need you to step out so we can talk to you.
I don't have the keys, and I don't want the
Who has the keys?
to go off. I'm not sure. I don't have them. So,
Do unlock it. Unlock it. Unlock it from the door. Ma'am, from the door.
There's only one word to describe this woman's attitude: entitled. Leaving police officers outside in the rain is the fastest way to tell them that you don't care about them or respect the law. What the officers don't know is that this woman already has a plan to try and get herself out of trouble.
no, I'm gonna call somebody.
Ma'am, we need you to open the door.
No, I'm gonna call somebody that can open the door.
I'm not asking to you. I'm telling you to open the door right now.
I cannot.
Yes, you can. You have,
From the
you have
inside,
hands that you can
ma'am.
pull the door open.
Well, no, I don't. You both are scaring me. You're making me feel intimidated, both of you. I'm going to call someone. I'm sitting in the passenger seat of my car. I don't have the keys. I don't feel comfortable. I'm
Okay,
gonna call
ma'am, if you
someone. Is
step
that okay?
out, we can have a conversation with
Is
you.
that
We
okay?
won't have
Is that
to...
okay? I'm sorry. You can't hear me. I can't hear you. I'm gonna
Right,
call
because
someone.
you're choosing to stay in the
But
vehicle. So you're only
No,
leaving us with the choice of
I
having to
don't
break
feel
the window.
comfortable. Sorry. I don't feel comfortable.
You're making this harder than it has to be, ma'am.
Really?
You are.
Because I don't feel like I am.
You are.
Pretending she can't hear the officers when she clearly can because she's answering their questions just shows that she's a spoiled brat. The cops are growing tired of her games, but without the keys, they're left with very few options.
You're a suspect in a crime.
Yeah.
Okay? We have to talk to you.
Oh, please be quiet right now.
We have to put it in the report, okay? And then we'll be out of here.
What's the crime?
Open the door so we can talk to you.
Now I'm a suspect in a crime.
I already told you that, ma'am. Yes, your husband has a bloody toe.
My husband, I'm not married.
Then what is he to you?
Somebody who's over there has a bloody toe while I'm over here, sitting in my car, in the passenger seat with no keys. Are you joking? A bloody toe?
Sir, you have the key.
I'm trying to get your side of the story, so if you can step out here, we can get your side of the story. Or else I have to go with what he's saying.
I'll pull up his record.
That has nothing to do with anything.
No, sorry.
Past records have nothing to do with anything.
No, it does. It does, though.
No, it doesn't.
Wow, the officer's showing a lot of patience with this woman, and he's being incredibly fair as well, stating that just because someone has a criminal record, it doesn't mean they committed this crime. Thinking otherwise goes against any individual's civil liberties.
Do you have the keys?
Oh, This is a game that she plays. She sits in the passenger seat when she's drinking, so that if you guys come up on her, you can't say that she was driving the car.
But she has the keys?
Oh, absolutely. There's no other way the car would have gotten there.
Okay, do you have a spare keys?
No. No. I definitely need them, though. It's on a seat.
Talk to me out here so I can get your side of it. Because right now you're refusing to give me your side of it.
There's no other side. It's a story.
So what he's saying is
Here,
true then.
it's a story. It's a story. Sorry.
What's he saying about the keys?
She's playing a game.
It's a story. It's not a game.
If someone wants to avoid the cops this much, it's because they know they did something wrong. And these cops aren't stupid. They have to find a way to get these doors open. Otherwise, they'll have to break the window.
Seriously, I'm in a car. My own car with all of my things.
She plays this game because she's been
minding
drinking,
my
so
own
she's saying that we
business.
can't
This
get
is
into
a
the-
game. Look up our record. Look
Yeah, I
up
think we're
our
gonna have to
record.
go 15
This
anyway.
is a game to you.
Ma'am, we're asking you nicely. We need to get your side of the story so we can get out of here.
I would like for you guys to get out of here.
Okay, with us doing that, you have to talk to us.
Okay, I'm talking to you.
No, you have to
All of
open
my
the door.
things are in here.
You have to open the door from the inside.
Sir, no. I'm sorry. I don't. And it's not a game.
Okay. All right. It's
So
not. Yeah, it's not a
okay.
game. It's not a game. So okay.
Goodbye.
All right.
Just please leave me alone.
We're not leaving.
I don't want anything. I don't have anything to say to you.
All right. We're not leaving.
Okay. Whatever, dude.
When the cops are involved, people always want to play the victim. If she was the real victim, wouldn't she be relieved to see the cops and get their help? Screaming at police officers only makes you seem like you're guilty and insane. But there's one thing the cops have to verify. The woman said she's not married, so they talk to the man to get the real story.
It's me and it's her, the old historic church. That's the preacher that did it for us.
Gotcha.
And these are the two witnesses.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to try to give her one last warning. We're going to get another officer over here, though, and then we're going to break the window to get her out.
Oh, she's coming out.
She's coming out.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's much easier that way.
All right, ma'am. Go ahead and step out this way.
Do you have any shoes or anything?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No,
Just go
I
ahead
don't
and step
think
out,
so.
ma'am.
I don't. I know.
You have to step
No,
out.
why?
Because I'm telling
I've
you
been
that I'm already out of the
sitting
vehicle.
in the passenger seat of my car with
Go
all
ahead
of
and
my
step out of the vehicle.
belongings.
Do you have a knife on you?
No.
Okay, go ahead and step out. All right,
What do
you can put
mean,
your phone up there.
a knife?
Go ahead and step out, ma'am.
No, this is crazy.
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
No.
This is your last
no,
warning.
No. Okay.
No shoes, slurred speech. The officers know this is not going to go down easy, and they have to make a tough decision about how much force to use with an uncooperative, crazy person like this.
Let go.
Nope, I'm not going to let go. You have to step out.
Ma'am,
Put
just
your right
step
foot out.
Okay, you're coming out of the car. Just step out, okay?
We're not asking. I'm telling you, you need to step out of the
If you
vehicle.
resist, you're going to catch an extra charge, okay?
What charge of what?
Obstruction.
Okay.
What was my first charge?
Step out of the vehicle. Domestic battery. Step out of the vehicle.
Domestic battery.
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
That's not. Okay. Great.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
I don't want you to drop your phone.
It's gonna go. It's nothing. You swing over here. You guys all have knives, right? What? This is ridiculous.
I can smell the alcohol.
You're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the seat. And I've been eating 2 bags of them. Yeah, it's garlic. I know. It's really garlicky.
All right, ma'am.
There she is, intentionally locking herself in the passenger seat and having the garlic croutons. This makes me think she had a plan worked out for if somebody called the cops. Makes you wonder how many times she's done this before.
Why are you grabbing me so f***ing hard?
Because you tried to pull away from me.
Yeah.
All right,
Because
go
you
ahead
were
and step
hurting
right there.
me?
Step right there.
I'm barefoot,
vehicle, ma'am.
dude. What are you saying?
Step up to the vehicle. Take one step forward.
Garlic croutons, dude.
The smell they're smelling is not garlic croutons. It's the smell of delusion and denial. It's clear by the way she disrespectfully talks to the officers that she doesn't care about what she's done. And remember, this woman has a 6-month-old baby somewhere.
Give me a test right now. Seriously, I want to test right
Do you have
now.
anything in your pockets, ma'am?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't know the difference between garlic and beer, dude. Shut up. All of my things, and you're gonna let him go through my stuff to get my freaking stuff. Everything. He's getting everything. He's getting it. We are not married. I've never been married in my life.
You showed me a marriage.
We are not married. I'm this close to being gone. I finally have all my
and have a seat in the vehicle, okay?
Devine, God, you guys!
Watch your head, watch your head.
I'm that close to being gone from him! And you're gonna let him take all my stuff!
If she was that concerned about leaving and taking all her stuff, then she shouldn't have gotten drunk and caused a violent incident where the cops needed to be called. Unlike the husband's, her story can't be proven by evidence.
All right, ma'am, I'm gonna read you something, all right?
No! Can't hear you. Sorry.
You have the right to remain
no,
silent.
I can't hear you.
Anything you
I
say
can't hear you.
can will be used against
I
you
can't
in a
hear
court of
you.
law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you
Great.
while you're being
I
questioned.
need one.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent
Lawyer.
you. You can
Lawyer.
decide at any time to
Lawyer.
exercise these rights, not
Lawyer.
answer any questions or make any
Lawyer.
statements.
Lawyer.
Okay, ma'am.
Lawyer. I was so close to being able to go. I had everything except for my toaster oven and my microwave. Literally everything.
It doesn't matter if you shout over your Miranda rights, because they still apply. This woman's gonna have one painful hangover when she realizes she's been charged with battery and resisting an officer with violence. She was issued a $5,000 bond, which was later revoked due to the suspect committing another offense while on pretrial release. She was in jail for 84 days and also had to pay a fine of over $1,500. On June 4th, 2023, a husband locked himself in a bedroom to keep himself safe from his wife. Then he called the cops for help. With the husband still on the phone with 911, the cops arrive, but no one's answering the door.
Tamara? She's been arrested, I don't know how many times.
Here, Claire, he's advising she's still actively trying to break the door down.
Yeah. Does it have a back door or anything that's unlocked?
He's advising all the doors are locked.
Guess we're gonna break his front door.
Yep. Got a little quick check.
That works, I guess.
Get out here now!
This is my
Your hands right now. Get down here.
No, I'm not coming down here. This is my house. I have done nothing wrong, and I don't have to get your hands off me. I haven't done
Do you have
nothing
any
wrong.
weapons on you?
No, I don't, and I've not done anything. Get the off of me! I swear to God, I will sue the honey. Chris, you better come out here and tell him that I have not touched you.
This woman doesn't know that her husband's been on the phone with 911 this entire time, and the cops know everything that's been going on before this. When someone's life is in danger, law enforcement takes that very seriously. Will this woman's innocent defense hold up?
How in the constitute you coming in and breaking my door down because I'm having a conversation with my husband? I swear to God, I think I'm having a stroke. I own this house, and I have a right to put on the door if he just runs away from me.
This woman thinks that just because she allegedly owns the house, she has the right to do whatever she wants to anyone inside. But she's dead wrong. No one ever has the right to put their hands on another person.
So I didn't feel the need to bring you guys into a problem when there is not a problem.
Well, apparently the problem is you're in the call.
No, the problem is he does not know how to admit that he's wrong. He doesn't know how to admit that he cheated on me for so long, and he wants me to get over it. Okay.
Cheating is not an excuse for domestic violence. This woman can keep rambling about her marriage complaints, but it's not going to help her escape the handcuffs. The other officers go upstairs to get the husband's side of the story.
Thank you. I am sorry.
So what's going on?
Well, you guys can see in reports that this has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
She takes no medication, and when she don't take it, she becomes that. We've been going through this. I've learned, like, here, let me show you guys something. Look at this. This had a 2x4 through it. There's one on that side too. I know what's going to happen. It happened yesterday. I called the police down in Clinton County because she was losing her shit. And this is all over. Me and her had a thing with her friend 20 years ago. That friend's dead. That relationship ended. It's all, I mean.
Obviously, since she's passed away.
But she gets triggered and thinks of faults and shit and then goes nuts over it.
So let me get this straight. An event from 20 years ago made this woman so upset that she kicked and broke off a piece of 2x4 used as a door reinforcement. If her memories are causing her to behave like this, she needs serious professional help.
I woke up this morning, she's on the couch. So last night she was talking to me like she was cool, everything was calmed down. I thought maybe she took her medicine. So I didn't think it was too big of a deal this morning. No, it all came came right up here real quick, slept 2x4 in it, and stayed in there for an hour, listened to her threatening me, yelling at me, calling me every in the book. And I even told her twice, fake it out. I'm going to call the police. I tried to even fake talking like I was talking to someone. Didn't work, kept fucking doing it, trying to beat the door down. And I knew what was going to happen when she got in there. She was going to be violent with me, want to be violent, scream in my face, whatever else. She needs, in my head, because this has been going on for 2 years now, institutionalized.
When significant others are no longer the people you once knew, it can be scary and confusing. What's the reason for the change in this woman? In the back of the cop car, a camera's recording as the woman's talking, and she's trying to explain why she believes her behavior is totally okay.
I swear to God, I've not done anything wrong. I beat on the door. Yes, I did. Because I wanted him to answer me. He can sit in there and he can call the cops and tell them I'm going crazy. He won't answer me, so I can just move on with my life. That's all I want. I just want closure. That's all I want. It's for him to just tell me that he never loved me. Just be honest. Why? Why hide from me? Hiding isn't going to make anything better. Running from your problems don't make any of them better.
Well, she's got that much right. She ought to listen to her own advice. By not taking responsibility for her violent behavior, she's running from her own problems. And these are problems that, according to her husband, have a long and wild history.
I mean, it's 7 or 8 medicines. They changed you last year or 2 years ago. They changed her to lithium. That really she went nuts as stuff. Hearing stuff, she sat in that bed, was talking to people that's dead. Telling me that my son walked by the door and left with some people. He was in his room sleeping. I mean, all kinds of She did believe she got raped, and I still was 50-50 on that because she's mental, but hey, happened. So I didn't say it was 100%, but I didn't say I didn't believe her either. There was never no evidence, nobody, nothing.
I'm familiar with that.
She just blamed like random people, and then that wasn't him, that was someone else.
Sounds like there's an entire pharmacy in this house. Mixing medication and not taking medication regularly can make someone act severely abnormal. But is that the only issue?
My medicine had nothing to do with any of this. He can never just have a conversation with me. It's always got to be something stupid, childish, putting his fingers in his ears. The person I've dedicated my whole entire life to and stayed faithful for, and have done everything and been there for him and forgave him for cheating on me. He argued with me yesterday and wouldn't have a conversation with me. Finally, I got him to talk to me last night, and he listened and acted like he cared and understood my feelings and validated that I wasn't just feeling this way and making things up just to be mad at him or just to make his life hell.
A simple conversation doesn't involve trying to kick down a bedroom door. I'm not sure who this woman's trying to convince. The cop or herself? If this woman thought she was having a stroke, she should have called 911 instead of attacking her husband.
And she says, no, you was a cheating mother. I get that. I've apologized about this. I said sorry so many times. There was even weeks, like months. Every Friday when I came from work, I'm sorry for anything I did to hurt you, is what I would tell her, because I feel like because it's causing her to be nuts. But now I can't fix it. So I thought after so many times we're talking about it, everything's going to end. It's not ending.
Some people don't want apologies. They want to continue to be upset and continue to talk about problems instead of solutions. And it sounds like this man has finally reached his limit of crazy. The husband tells police he has a secret recording.
They're trying to break down the door.
Yeah, I can see the doorknob moving.
But all during that, she's doing threats and stuff. You just don't hear it clear.
We have dispatch recordings too that we can get.
Oh, she heard it, and she said, "I'll stay in the room." I have no to stay in the room. I'm not going to jail ever again for something I didn't really cause.
It's hard to know what to do in that situation, but thankfully, the door stayed closed, and he could call the police. The cops decide to look for evidence of the physical altercation, and this will corroborate the husband's side of events.
I'm seeing damage and chips on this door. Is that old or is that new?
This is from previous right here. This all right here is from the day. The doorknob being broke off.
Like marks and stuff.
Yeah, that's the day.
Probably from that rubber hammer there.
I would say.
Okay.
So she had the hammer there?
This one here, so she's trying to hit the door with this, that hammer. She said, "You come out of this room, I'm gonna have you dead." And then she kept saying different stuff like, "I'll murder your as soon as you come for calling the cops on me." But she's managed.
So you never saw a knife?
No, never seen no weapons.
Don't know if she had a specific one in mind. Are there any knives available to her?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
There's always knives in the kitchen. Okay. So, but see, like my guns, are in that safe. She don't have the password or a key.
It's a good thing this lady doesn't have access to his guns. The husband gives police more details about his personal life and what may have triggered this woman to go off.
What started today?
Same thing. She thinks about this girl. Her name was Marcia. 20 years ago, we had a thing with her. I like a throuple thing, like 3 people. Okay, that ended anyway. You know, but, I mean, she's dead now. This girl's dead. So that ended way long time ago. Moved up to Fairborn. That was Marshmont. Ended then. So that's about 15 years ago it ended.
This is messy. And it gets messier when the woman's behavior becomes more emotional and erratic, and she begins to say some very offensive and wild things while detained in the back of the squad car.
For him to have sex with my best friend behind my back for 12 years, for him to get caught doing it, multiple times he got caught. And then his friend told me, well, he's cheating on you. And I'm, well, again, he's cheating on me again. It never stopped, is what he said to me. It never stopped for 16 years. He continued to hurt me, and I never found out about it. And this all happened because I was by that neighbor there, and the trauma caused all these memories to come back of stuff that I did forgive him for. I did forgive him for having an affair with her, but at the time I forgave him for it, I didn't know that it was still going to happen, and then it still continued to go on, even when he moved me 2 hours away to make sure that I could never find her at his job site. He gave my house away. He turned my son against me, and him and her forced me into their threesome for what? They was already having their thing behind my back anyway. He's racist as hell. He knew she was having sex with black people for money.
Jeez, that's a lot to unpack. Honestly, I've lost track of what exactly led to this incident to begin with. I don't think she even knows. I'm sure that the man's not faultless here. But if a relationship's making you miserable, you always have the option to leave peacefully, with your dignity intact. When the woman realizes she's being driven to jail, she continues to claim that her rights allow her to treat her husband any way she wants.
I'm going to bust all the windows out of that truck. I own that motherfucker too. I'll destroy every vehicle we own. I never one time threatened him in any kind of way, because what I said was, when I open the door, he's going to get the out of my house, because he's not going to like the me that he sees. All I said was he's going to get out, and I would have probably hit him. I probably would have hit him, but I don't have to threaten to do it. I'll just do it.
This woman's been denying this entire time that she hurt her husband, but then threatens that if she's released from custody, she's going to go back and immediately cause him harm. Does she think they're going to release her after throwing out a violent threat like that? As soon as they arrive at the jail, the woman shows the station another side to her personality.
I'm buckled in. How you expect me to do that? I'm not Houdini.
Whoa, hey, what's up?
No. You motherfuckers come into my house and broke my goddamn door down and tackled me to the floor over a fucking grown-ass man standing in the room making shit, trying to make me look like I'm crazy because he's a cheating bastard. This is the 4th time I went to jail, and I didn't do a goddamn thing to even deserve to be here. I swear to God, when I get out of here, I'm going to find a fucking lawyer, and the motherfucker who broke my goddamn door down and tackled me like I'm some kind of criminal or crazy person. Like that 300-pound motherfucker was in danger. All right.
Aside from insulting the officer, she also says that because her husband's a man, that his life was not under threat. What she doesn't seem to understand is that her husband also has rights and he can't be abused. All this woman seems to want to do is try and justify her actions.
My house, and I'll burn that to the ground. All right. You know what really sucks is that the judge is probably tired of seeing me beat on him, and he's probably going to believe that I actually did something wrong this time.
Yes, the judge is probably tired of this woman beating on her husband like she says. 4 times is 4 times too many to be arrested for domestic violence, and this just goes to show that she's not made any effort to change her behavior.
I was screaming, and I was going crazy because I felt like I was having a stroke at the time, and for some reason my voice kept acting really weird, and I really did think I had a stroke, and I wanted him to come and actually check on me and see if I was okay. And I told him I would blow that truck up.
Today?
I told him that. He loves that truck. So I will destroy that truck.
Threatening to blow someone's truck up is a threat of violence. Whatever else this woman has to get off her chest, it doesn't matter, because like the police said, the 911 call was recorded, and the truth is on that tape. She was charged with domestic violence, resisting arrest, and aggravated menacing. On November 2nd, 2023, a woman called 911 to tell police she witnessed a female punch a man in the face. She then drove off in a green Chevy out of the urgent care parking lot. Police locate the vehicle and come face to face with the suspect. What starts off as a routine conversation turns into a nightmare.
Hi. Put the window down.
What?
Start driving away as soon as the cops get here. That's not a good idea.
I'm not even doing anything.
Okay, well, you're detained right now, okay?
Why am I detained?
You're being detained for a domestic violence
I
situation.
didn't do anything.
Well, let's talk about that.
He fell.
Well, what's going on? Let's talk about it. We want to know what's happening, but as soon as you go to pull away...
fell.
Hey, don't yell at me. Am I yelling at you?
I'm not yelling at you,
You're
but I'm upset.
at me. You're allowed to be upset. I don't want yelled at, though, right? I'm not going to yell at you. I don't want you yelling at me. So what's going on? What happened?
I didn't do anything. He fell on his collarbone.
What happened?
He fell.
Where? What happened?
He
Who?
fell at
What
his
happened?
house.
Okay, who is he? Let's start there.
I think you already know.
No, I don't know.
Don't play stupid with me.
Here's a bit of advice. Don't start insulting the officers the minute they approach you. I mean, come on. That's a tactic that never ends in your favor. This entitled and aggressive woman thinks the law doesn't apply to her, but these officers are about to show her otherwise.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything.
How about you get out of the car?
I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm not doing. This is my phone. What are you doing? I didn't even do anything. No, I'm not doing anything.
Stop.
I am not doing anything. Why are you detaining me?
That's
I didn't do anything.
Are you pushing me?
I didn't do
This
anything.
is a bad idea. Stop.
I didn't even do anything.
Okay.
My God. I didn't even do anything.
Let's just relax, okay? We need to figure that out. And when you're acting like this, it makes it really hard. You understand that?
It's possible she thinks she did nothing wrong because she has no idea someone saw her punch the man and called the police on her as a result. But no matter how many times she said she didn't do anything, it doesn't make it true. The cops are left with no choice but to take her into custody.
Ow, what are you doing?
Down.
I swear to God. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Don't start kicking.
Get off of me. I didn't even do anything.
Roll your left side.
No, I'm not. I didn't even do anything. You got me on the patio.
Yes, just take a deep.
No.
Relax.
I didn't do anything.
What's your name?
I don't have to tell you shit.
The cop's doing an incredible job of remaining calm. He's talking in a non-threatening voice and hopefully can stop the situation from continuing to escalate. He probably knows that when you're dealing with someone this unstable, you can easily make the situation worse.
I didn't even do anything. I want my phone. I don't even have my phone. Give me my phone.
Relax.
Where is my phone?
I don't think we're in the business of doing anything.
I want my phone. My phone's in the car. My mom's calling me. My son's at home.
Hey.
No, my son's at home. I'm trying to get home.
Okay, there's no reason to yell. Stop
I'm
yelling.
trying to get home. What the? I didn't even do anything.
Just sit here.
Why are you doing this to me?
That's enough.
Why are you doing this to me?
Why do the craziest people always think they're the most innocent? The woman has nothing else to say but repeat the same words over and over again because she knows how guilty she really is.
We'll talk, okay?
She's kicking the window.
We have had. Hey.
I didn't even do anything. I gotta get home.
Break my window.
I'm
You're
not
gonna get
breaking
additional
your
charge.
window.
I just saw you kicking my window.
I need to go home.
Stop.
Unfortunately, the cops have to reopen the squad doors to properly search the woman. They have to make sure she has nothing on her that could harm herself or another police officer.
Get out of my pocket. What are you doing, you ass? I hate you, you pigs. I want out. I want out.
Now.
I want out. I want out.
Sheldon.
I didn't do nothing wrong, officer.
Quit.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I can't breathe.
Lean back.
I can't breathe. I need my inhaler. I need my inhaler. I need my inhaler.
It's like listening to a terrible record on repeat. This is absolutely disgusting behavior. But then the woman's mother arrives on the scene, ready with a plan to get her daughter out of trouble.
She's being placed under arrest.
Why? Hey.
Listen, you can stop right now. I'm not going to take the same thing that I just dealt with her from you, okay?
Try to calm her down for us.
Listen,
Because she'll go in a nervous breakdown.
if you
Let me talk.
okay, if you calm down, I can explain everything. Okay,
Explain.
we got here for possible domestic situation that happened. Okay, with an unknown male inside. I'm not sure who the male is.
He's done this to her.
Okay.
He took her keys and everything today to her.
Okay, so I'm not, again,
Just tell
we
me
were
what's
called
going on.
here, okay? So we tried to talk to her, she tried to drive away, okay? So
She's afraid, that's why.
we asked her out of the vehicle.
She went spazzo.
Yes.
She on her meds is being adjusted. That's why.
Okay.
Once again, we possibly have a medication issue. If someone's on medication, it's extremely important they take the right dosage and that the medicine's taken consistently. But judging how the mom behaves around the police, I guess we can say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. I'm going to help you, man. Mom, I didn't do nothing wrong. They targeted me, man. They listen to me. If you don't listen to me, if you don't calm down, you're gonna get in the truck. I didn't do nothing. No. Am I gonna walk away? You're gonna calm down. What did I do? Just calm down. Well, dude, what am I? Give me out. I will come down tonight. So sit here, or you're gonna get charges. Now quit. I'm gonna bring you back in. And I'm coming wherever you're going. Calm down.
Mom, they charged me already.
What'd you do?
Arrested.
Because you didn't listen when they tried to talk to you. But
I didn't do nothing wrong, though. They drug me out of the car and threw me on the ground.
Did you?
No, we did not.
Yes, they did.
I don't know what's worse, the daughter screaming or the mother yelling. The mother telling the daughter she did nothing wrong just convinces the daughter to believe she can behave any way she wants with zero consequences because it's not her fault. It's bad parenting.
I'm gonna kill myself.
No,
I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. I'm not going to jail. I'm
gonna get you out tonight. You'll have to go and just get.
I didn't do nothing.
I know. We'll get through. Let's get through this first. I'll come and get you. I promise.
I don't even have my keys. They took everything.
Since talking with the suspect is going absolutely nowhere, police decide to talk to the victim. To make sense of what actually happened, they need to get the man's side of the story.
Might have been assaulted by her or something.
No.
I just went to go talk to her, and immediately it was a fight. Immediately, I don't know what the heck happened.
What are you taking her to jail for?
Because
She didn't do nothing.
No. To us, she did, not to you. That's what she did to us. We tried talking to her, and she started fighting.
She didn't do nothing.
Okay, hey, listen.
To me.
I understood. So they were worried about you, so they called the police. So I got there, and she immediately started fighting me. So that's why she's going to jail. It has nothing to do with you.
What?
Yeah, right. Oh, we're just as surprised as you are. We just wanted to talk. Say, hey, what the heck? You know, someone called the cops saying that there might have been an altercation. What's going on?
Like I fell down, right, and I stayed at her house and everything, and she's brought me to urgent care here, and we had a little spat. She didn't hit me or anything like that. I fell down, and they thought we were fighting and stuff, and she was getting smart in there, in the waiting room.
Yeah, why was she doing that?
I don't know. She
doesn't make sense.
She has bipolar rage.
Okay.
This family's slogan is nobody did anything. It's hard for police to do their jobs with a victim that doesn't want to acknowledge that anything's wrong. But then the man admits to something shocking.
She said she hit you, though. Where did that happen?
She didn't hit me. She like maybe like this.
Okay.
Went like
So
that.
she backhanded you?
Not like, I wouldn't say like that. I mean,
well, that's what you just actually.
That. But
Yeah.
it wasn't. I don't think it was intentionally.
Okay.
Because she had a phone. She was driving.
Well, I never raise my hands up like that unintentionally. I don't have muscle spasms
Yeah.
my arms to extend. When she did that, where did it hit you on your body?
Like right on my nose.
Okay.
Like right here. She has like a children's service involved.
How old are her kids?
Her kid's 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah, and she beats on him.
With allegations of hurting a child, the cops realized this case just got a lot bigger and a lot more tragic. Getting back to the woman, that situation's not done yet, and she slips out of her handcuffs again in the police car.
Why are you going so fast? Slow down. You're going 90 miles an hour. There's no reason for that. Take the camera on, you stupid.
Not until you relax, man.
You.
All right.
Slow the down. You're scaring me.
You're scaring us, Megan. By your acting.
Go ahead. Kill me. Help me. kill me. You're going too fast. Slow down.
The reason they're pointing the camera at the woman is because if she claims injury, they have evidence that she did it to herself. Driving with all that going on right behind you is both dangerous and distracting for the officer, but his aim is to get to the station so they can handle all this as quickly as possible.
Ah, you hurt me. I can't move. Why are you doing this to me? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Get off me.
Stop resisting.
Get off me.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
You guys are killing me.
Making us do this.
No, you're hurting me. Get off me.
This woman now has at least 9 officers trying to calm her down. Her selfish and dangerous behavior not only put her boyfriend's life at risk, but also all the people that have attended to her hysterical attention-seeking outbursts. And if you can believe it, things actually get worse.
Busted her ass.
Do we know where she split her head?
Right in the center.
You're not stitching me.
Right.
No, you're
I'm
not.
not stitching
No,
you.
you're
I
not touching me. You gave me something. I'm telling the judge. You gave me something to shoot me up with.
I did. Sorry.
Yes, you did. I felt it in my arm. What are you talking about? No, you shot me up with something. I want to know what the was.
Not only is this woman a danger to others, but she's a danger to herself as well. When the cops finally get her to the hospital, they have to release her handcuffs. Will she comply without restraints?
She's calmed down a little bit, so I'll take these off. Should be alright. I'm taking them off right now, okay? No. That's not. That's not. Yeah.
Getting out. Getting out of here. I'm not going to my room. I don't have a room, and I'm not staying here.
That was almost assault.
Stop right now.
I'm not staying here. No, I'm not. You. So you are. You guys crooked cops. I'm not staying here. I guarantee you I won't be here.
Well, I guess not. And to think this woman has custody of an innocent child. She was charged with obstructing official business and resisting arrest. She was given a suspended jail sentence of 90 days and 12 months probation. What do you think? Was the punishment enough for what she did? Let us know in the comments. In Florida, police are called to an apartment building where a girl's having a dispute with her boyfriend. Unfortunately, the mother of the girlfriend is also there, and the mother doesn't plan on behaving properly.
You have his key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, before you give it to him,
Well, she needs to
make
get
sure
her
she gets her stuff back
Yeah,
first.
she's looking to get her stuff.
Well,
That's the
this
whole
isn't
thing.
hers to begin with.
Wait.
Listen, there's no like ultimatums here. I give you this, you give me this.
No, there is.
There's not. That's not how it works.
She was living here,
I
taking
understand.
care of his dog while he was out of town.
I understand.
He comes home today and kicks her out.
I can speak
understand.
for
Let her
myself.
speak for herself.
Please.
Okay, she needs her stuff.
Please.
She will get her stuff, but you're not helping.
Excuse me, stop.
You're not helping the situation. Okay.
All right. Now we know.
This is just about returning property. This is his property.
All right.
She has property inside the residence. Okay. We spoke with him earlier. He's not like angry or.
He was yelling at me and grabbing me.
Who?
Put his hands on me.
And told her to get her dog while he's
His
after
dog.
some girl.
His dog. He told me to go downstairs. He grabbed me, trying to put me downstairs so I can go grab his dog. So I could
She helped him move into this apartment.
Let me go. I don't even know if he's home.
No, he's here. He's home.
You know he's home.
With a situation like this that's already complicated and has multiple people involved, it's extra important for police to try and de-escalate. The cops are hoping to play mediator so they can resolve this situation peacefully. They talk to the boyfriend to get his side of the story.
Jupiter Police. Can she get her stuff? Tell her she wants. She wants to come get her stuff. I don't want her in my. Sam, stop! If she has stuff in here, the only thing I can think that she has in here is an error. She can have it. First of all, she wasn't living here. We would hang out every day, but she didn't live here. She didn't sleep here? She would sleep here. We were dating. Yeah, she would sleep here, but she didn't live here. Sam, stop! She has property in the residence. The mirror is the only thing I could think of. I don't want to make you go between and
She is going to come
back
up here.
I don't want her in my apartment.
Well, you don't have that option.
She doesn't live here. Of course I have that option. No?
No. She's going to retrieve her property. We're going to stand by while she retrieves that property.
As long as you guys are here while she gets whatever she wants, that's fine.
We are going to be here.
Whatever happened between this boyfriend and girlfriend definitely soured their relationship. But the mother of the girlfriend is dead set on making things worse.
Don't come up here.
No, I'm coming up here. I'm moving my daughter.
Excuse me.
I'm watching my daughter.
I'm telling you.
I don't give a what you're telling me. Why?
Because I'm giving you a lawful order to get yourself out of here.
I'm telling you right now, this is my daughter. I'm gonna observe my daughter. You have no right to tell me what I can't do.
I do. Stop it. Observe it from right there. Stop it.
Where's my daughter?
Go downstairs.
I want to see what the is going on.
I want you to get her out of here.
Okay,
You're about to get arrested.
You're about to get arrested, goddammit.
For what?
For being a fucking ignorant pain in the ass.
It's hard to tell what exactly set this woman off, but when you're that crazy, anything can do the trick. Now the police have to make sure that the daughter's okay in the apartment, while also keeping an eye on the crazy mother. But what this woman decides to do next is just completely insane.
Let me stand right here and see what the is going on. I'm telling you, get the fuck off of me. You got me pissing on my asshole. Get off of me.
Now listen.
You got me pissing all over myself.
Okay, there you go.
You got me pissing all over myself.
Now it's my
Thank you.
Step away. You're under arrest.
For what?
Obstruction and domestic battery.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
And then stop. Look at me right now, pissing on myself.
That's your fault.
It's my fault. You're hurting me.
Let's go.
Oh man, you've got to be out of your mind to hit your partner in front of police officers. If that's what she does in front of them, imagine how bad it is when they're home alone. Maybe that's why the boyfriend didn't want any of these people anywhere near his apartment.
Obstruction of what? That's my daughter that's being abused and you're not allowing me to observe what the is going on.
I told you to go downstairs and then you smacked your husband in the face.
I did not smack him in the face.
Yes, you did.
My daughter has been abused tonight. You will not let me witness what's going on.
She's so concerned about her daughter being abused, yet she doesn't see how she's an abuser by hitting her husband. It's disgusting behavior, but she's not done yet.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You know that.
You're the one that smacked your husband, okay?
He's not my husband, you dumbass.
Who is he?
None of your fucking business. You're just a fucking ignorant fucking cop. This put his hands on her and you will not even let me address that. You would not let me observe what's going on, you fucking piece of shit.
Wow. What kind of examples this woman's setting for her daughter? If this is what her daughter's growing up around, then it's no wonder she's gotten into a confrontation with her ex-boyfriend. Because of the abuse allegations, the cops go back up to talk to the boyfriend.
What happened earlier today with her and you to lead up to this?
She came up to my apartment. I had another girl inside. We've been broken up for like a long time.
What's a long time?
A couple months.
Okay, how long did you guys date?
I don't know, 8 months.
8 months, okay.
Yeah. She came up and she was like asking me to come inside. She had some like stuff here. She watched my dog for a week. And
When was that?
What?
When did she watch your dog?
I got back today from DC.
So she brought some stuff over here while she was watching your dog?
Yeah, she was staying here. She works in West Palm Beach. I asked her to leave. I was like, please, like, I just want my key. Please get out. Like, I'm not gonna let you in my home. And she started screaming. I was yelling, and my dog was outside. She ran off. We had to go get her. And then I came back up in while I was on the phone with 911. And I just shut the door, brought my dog in, and locked the...
Now, she's saying that you, like, pushed her to go, like, get the dog or something.
I yelled at her to get the dog, and I didn't touch her.
If that crazy mom had gotten into the apartment, I can't imagine what would have happened. But thankfully, the cops were there, and they stopped this whole thing from getting messier. On the 18th of January, 2023, officers drove to an Airbnb to investigate an altercation between a man and his wife. When they arrive, the husband comes out to explain to them what's going on.
She drank too much. I went to bed. I tried to. I even moved to another room.
Okay.
She started screaming, yelling. I'm thoroughly embarrassed that you're here.
Happens, man.
Yeah. She got angry and started ripping my hair out.
What's she getting angry about?
She's just swearing abuses at me, calling me a all sorts of stuff like that.
But what started it? Obviously something draws.
But I wouldn't pay attention to her.
Okay.
I tried to leave the situation, just go to sleep. I had 4 hours of sleep last night. I just wanted to get up and go to work. That's really all.
I gotcha.
A lot of domestic violence incidents go unreported because people feel embarrassed or ashamed to call the police. But we're glad this man made the call because things are about to get crazy.
She punched me. She grabbed my hair.
Where'd she punch you at?
In my face.
Okay.
I don't think she...
Closed hand, open hand?
I'm pretty sure it was closed hand. It's not the first time, but it's been a long time.
Can you point to where on your face she hit you?
I think right here. I hope there's nothing there. I don't want to see that. I don't want other people to see that tomorrow.
I get that. And then she pulled your hair?
Yeah, a lot of hair came out.
Okay.
I started videotaping at some point because I didn't know what else to do.
When she pulled your hair, was it on that side?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's inside still?
She is. This is an Airbnb.
Okay.
Staying here till March. There's a code on the door, but I think she locked the deadbolt, and I think she's called either a daughter or a friend to, he called the cops on me.
Now that they have the husband's side of the story, now they need to talk to the accused wife. What will she say when she comes face to face with the law?
Suzanne.
You said Suzanne? Suzanne, police department. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Could you make yourself presentable? We need to talk to you.
So you know the cops are coming and you take a shower? Is that to get rid of evidence? Or maybe she hopes being in the shower will make them go away. She can take as long of a shower as she wants. But the cops aren't going anywhere.
You're Suzanne, correct?
Yes.
Is this the towel you're looking for?
It's not there.
Okay, it's not important at the moment. So what happened?
I don't know exactly. He set her up 2 weeks ago.
I think you know why we're here. I need to get your side of what happened.
Well, he said it like an hour ago.
Okay, so what happened though?
He has a deadline to make.
Again, unimportant detail. I need to know what happened with the altercation.
Kind of important because
okay, that detail is not why I'm here.
Today he had a...
Did you have an altercation with this man?
Well, he did have a bad day.
Okay, what happened? Let's move forward.
Situation
Did you put hands on this man?
I did not touch this man, but
Okay.
I know he is very unhappy today with his job.
Okay, I'm going to need you to put some clothes on.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
This woman's using the tactic of question dodging. That's when you avoid directly answering a question. And police know that only guilty people do that. To prove the husband's side of the story, now the police have to gather evidence.
I need you to fill out what's called a general statement about what happened here tonight. Would you like to fill that out? You're not obligated to fill it out. I'm just giving you the opportunity to put your side of the story on paper. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. It's here. As soon as you get your shirt on, we'll get this filled out and then we'll go from there. That's Wild Turkey 101. That shit's dangerous.
I like that.
Huh? I see hair on the floor right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's a bunch right here, too.
Yeah, okay.
Looks like the hair on the floor matches what the husband said about her trying to pull his hair out during the altercation. But the police are having a hard time getting the woman to cooperate and fill that report out.
Okay, at what point did the altercation turn physical?
Right after the time that he told me that he got a vacation.
Okay, what happened during the physical altercation?
Other than he's super stressed out and his work is super stressed out, and I apparently I tried to be quiet, but I didn't say too much. But
Okay, so when did it become physical? Like, what happened?
No, I've been taking Sudafed and I asked him to bring me home whiskey, and that is the truth.
Okay, you're not answering the question. You see the problem here? We asked the question, you're deflecting.
I do see the problem, and I have a hard time hearing.
No, you're deflecting because you're answering questions. You're just not answering the question we're asking. So at what time did it become physical where your hands or his hands touch someone else?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay. So are you saying it happened or it didn't happen?
I don't think it happened. I
You
know
don't
he
think?
was upset.
You don't think it happened?
No,
Yeah.
listen, take your earrings off, take your necklace off, take them off.
You're going to be going to jail tonight, okay? Yeah.
With the wife admitting that she thinks something physical might have happened, the officers decide to take her into custody. When she realizes she won't get away with her crimes, she decides to unleash her full crazy.
Do you have shoes or sandals somewhere that I can get for you so you don't have to be barefoot? Okay, let's move this along. I'm trying to be as nice as I can, but I have a job to do.
I saw my daughters.
No, go get the shoes, take the stuff off.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
Don't.
You're a
Hey!
Don't
touch me like that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah, you want to start rushing
Oh,
and have
really?
him pushing us? Yep, that's how it's going to work. That's another
Really?
Stop!
I'm not doing anything.
You're pulling away.
I haven't done a shit.
We're
nothing.
He's been nothing but nice.
Nothing? Really?
Now we get to see her true personality. I'm wondering what happened to the whimpering sweet woman act. Where did that woman go? This woman has no respect for her husband or the law. And as you can see, things are escalating quickly.
Well, now you have another charge. Stop pushing.
I haven't done anything.
You're gonna need to.
Really?
Yeah, stop pulling.
I haven't done
Stop
anything.
it.
We'll have that be female 1015.
I haven't done anything.
Stand up. Stand up.
Take my glasses off? That's
Yes, stand up.
Why? So you can throw me down
Stand
to the
up or you're
ground?
getting pepper sprayed.
Stand up now. I'm not.
You're gonna throw me at the ground again?
You don't want to cooperate. We're not playing this game.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Stand up.
Stand up now.
Let's go. Stand up.
I can't.
You can walk. Your legs still work.
God, really got it.
43. Good. Be dropping an RTR for spray and take down. Is 7. You want to be 51?
Being sorry now doesn't really matter. Everybody's sorry when they're about to go to jail. This woman now has to face the consequences of her actions, just like everyone else.
Take a seat. Turn towards my voice. Turn towards my voice.
I got a bottle of water.
Hang on. We're gonna get you some water.
Do you have a bottle of water in your car?
43 to 7.
Okay, we're gonna get you a bottle of water. We tried to be cooperative. We tried to be helpful.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little late. I'm sorry.
43 to Cook Beach.
It's so hot. It's so hot.
Miss, I'm gonna need you to look straight up, okay? Suzanne, look straight up.
Sorry.
Tilt your head back. Tilt your head all the way back. Tilt your head back more. Hey, I'm gonna spray some water on your face. I need you to keep blinking, okay? It's gonna hurt, but it's the only way it's gonna get out. Blink, 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 blink. Blink. You need to blink as fast as you can. You ready?
Help me.
Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. Here we go again. Open up your eyes.
Help me. Help me.
I am. This is decontaminating you.
This whole situation could have been avoided if she'd cooperated with the police. She has no one to blame but herself. This incident becomes such a big deal that the police lieutenant arrives to assess what's going on.
You want some more water? Here, go ahead and tilt your head back. Tilt your head back.
Is she having any respiratory issues at all? Anything else?
Highly intoxicated. Very high.
Just been spraying her with the water.
Yeah. Just water?
Yeah.
Oh. Grab a couple 4x4s, wipe her face off. We don't want you sitting on the floor all night, okay?
I don't even know where I am.
Okay, what's your name?
Suzanne.
Okay.
Where am I at right now?
Okay, you're in Cocoa Beach.
I know where the cops came in at. I just can't see.
Thankfully, the police were able to provide medical assistance. The wife was initially charged with battery, domestic violence, and resisting an officer without violence. The wife later took a plea agreement to 2 counts of breach of peace and disorderly conduct. She was ordered to pay $381 in fines and to take 4 hours of anger management. On the 4th of March, 2024, Florida police were dispatched to investigate a landlord-tenant dispute. It was the 3rd time they'd been there that day, but when they arrive and speak to the property owner, they learn there's more to the story.
Oh, you guys are different than the other guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so there were 2 other officers here that we called 2 minutes ago. Long and short of it is, it started out when I turned the power off. Melanie went nuts. Well, I don't want to get electrocuted. And I'm changing GFI socket, and I'm installing a USB-A socket. I turn the power off. Crazy comes down and tries to go turn the power back on while I'm in the box with live wires. Okay. So I'm like, I go back out, I turn it off. She's like, I'm calling the cops. Calls the cops. 2 officers show up, a female and a male. They were helpful. They explained what was going on. They're like, you can't turn it on while he's working on it. She's like, he's not working on it. I'm like, she was my girlfriend. She has had a restraining order on her. It has expired. Yes, I'm stupid. I allowed her back in my life. It's all the same nonsense again.
Restraining orders are serious, and they're usually handed out for good reason. But it's common for people to believe that their intimate partners can change, and things will be different. The man wants his daughter to come up and stay in the unit, but his ex-girlfriend didn't want to accommodate her.
I asked Melanie months when we started talking about this, is it okay, blah, blah, complain. I said, listen, you know, you guys came out over this incident, this same subject matter, I don't know, maybe a month ago or something like that. She was refusing. I said, listen, if you're refusing, I'm going to have to serve you with eviction papers, right? Now I was also just discussing this with my realtor. I've already served her with the notice to vacate. So we've exceeded the 17 days. So we're outside that window. So now all I need to do is take that piece of paper, bring it to the sheriff, and then he'll come and he'll serve her the eviction notice, and then she's got 30 days to leave. So if this is the process, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with that. That is what the process is. I'm upset because she's going back on her word. At the last time this all got in a brouhaha, relative, almost like a month, I said, listen, it's a month, so I got to watch my timing, right? If I'm going to evict you, I need to evict you now so that you're gone before my daughter shows up. She said, no, I'll go to the other place. You know, it'll be fine. We'll deal with it. She's very particular about other people. She hates all my friends. She hates any woman that I'm next, she accuses me of sleeping with. Any guy she accuses me of sleeping with. I mean, she just is obsessed. And this was the same problem before. I'm an idiot for allowing her back in my life.
In an abusive relationship, usually the abuser will try to isolate their partner from making any connections. That way, when things get bad, they don't have a support system to help them. After learning the backstory, the cops need to find out what triggered this incident.
I tried to be nice, which is to say, you know, be sweet so that she'd come over and this just gets passed. I finished my thing. I was finishing up in the kitchen. She came downstairs. I had been outside. She came down the stairs. She was at the door. She's like, you touch any of my stuff? Because she came downstairs. She went into the living room. I wanted to go get my toothbrush. So I went upstairs and I wanted to measure the door width. Knowing that she's a little wackadoo, I locked myself in the room just so I could go grab the stuff and get out. She comes storming up the stairs and kicks the door in and busts the whole frame open.
The man says he doesn't have cameras because she keeps turning the cameras off. Obviously, she doesn't want any evidence of her behavior. Based on his testimony of what happened, the cops are ready to talk to the ex-girlfriend and get her side of the story.
Melanie? Can you open the door, please? QX Police Department. Hi.
Hi.
Officer Antonova. Melanie?
What?
So your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, just called us that you are destroying his property, breaking his doors.
No, I was sleeping.
You're sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not what he said. What happened here?
This is old. I don't know. This is not me. He's trying to run me out of here.
This looks fresh.
It's easy to tell when wood's been freshly split or broken off. The female cop knows this, and it was one of the first things she observed. Cops don't like being lied to. and this woman's off to a bad start.
All right, so Melanie, let's try this again now. Let's try discussing what actually happened here, because obviously this is fresh because there's still shards of wood and paint all over the floor. So let's try again. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, this is.
It's not old.
Yeah,
Melanie.
no, this is fresh.
Okay, so
I didn't do this.
So how did it happen?
So either he came in. I've been sleeping. I don't know.
So if someone kicked the door in, it wouldn't wake you up?
It probably would have.
Yeah.
Did not do this. This is brand new. Yeah, that is.
Okay, so now that we've established you don't really want to tell us the truth, because the first thing you told us, stop and listen to what I'm telling you.
Oh.
You just got done telling us that was old.
I just woke up, so
Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm telling
Yeah, you can stay over here right now, because right now you're being detained, okay? Stay where you are.
I'm being what?
Detained.
When someone's detained, they're not free to leave, as the investigation is ongoing. And by the shift in attitude in this woman, it looks like she doesn't like being told what to do.
So let's start from the beginning. How did this happen?
I don't know. I came back up to the room and he was following me upstairs. No. He was following me upstairs and I might have slammed the door, but this is pretty harsh. I don't even know.
So you're saying he wasn't in the room?
He was following me upstairs.
So what happened when he followed you upstairs?
I closed the door on him. That is a little bit harsh for closing a door. So I don't know how that happened.
So he was outside of the room and you were inside of the room and you closed the door.
He was following me upstairs and I closed the door in his face.
And then what happened?
Then I came inside and I went night-night.
And so, okay. And that wasn't there when you came in? When he followed you?
No, I don't know.
So how long ago did this happen when he followed you and before you went to sleep?
I don't know. Let me look at my text messages.
I'm not buying that she has no idea what happened to the door, and neither are the cops. An entire piece of wood is missing from the side of the door frame, and that's not what happens when someone just closes a door.
It's not okay. You can't damage somebody's property and just get away with it.
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Can you, from the start, tell a story that will make sense? Not that he broke the door and you were sleeping and you didn't hear it. Would that damage? Anybody would wake up.
This damage has been done. Okay, so we had 4 other roommates. Top floor, other door, people fighting all the time. Okay, so the cops were called here many, many times, so it's not the first time that cops were called here. He and I have been together for 2.5 years. I had a place in Bahama Village, and I was going to move in with another friend, and he told me not to because he didn't want me to live with another guy. This dude, he's not nice. Okay, so
why are you here?
I don't have nowhere else to go right now.
Previously, this woman had a restraining order against her. She's in no position to accuse her ex-boyfriend of being crazy, and these cops are starting to get impatient.
That looks like it was pushed out, not slammed.
Well, unless he pushed it in. I didn't do anything other than close the door. He followed me in the room, and there was doors clashing. So I'm not even sure that I
Well,
did
you
that.
just told us that he didn't follow you in the room, that you told us that you shut him out of the room.
He followed me up the stairs. I did not say that he did not follow me in the room. He followed me up the stairs, and that's why I slammed the door.
But you also told us that you slammed the door to keep him out of the room, correct?
Correct.
So when did all that happen? What time was it when all that was happening?
I have no idea. It's been going on all day. I was just telling this lady. It's been going on all day. The cops have been here all freaking day, and I'm done. I'm done all day.
Here come the waterworks. The problem with lying is that you have to remember your lies. Now that they have the woman's side of the story, they go back to talk to the ex-boyfriend to see what he has to say about her version of events.
How did it all happen?
She was coming out the door, and she's like, you can't do this, you can't take the furniture. If anybody comes in the room, I'm going to blah, 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 basically telling me that I can't take my stuff. That if anybody comes into that room, she's going to hurt them. That's it.
Was there anybody else in the house when that happened?
No, police had left. As soon as they left, I mean like 2-3 minutes,
Okay.
she came downstairs squawking. She went into the living room area. I went upstairs to grab a toothbrush, measure the door, I closed the door, so no problem, because I didn't want to be cornered or trapped in a room.
Right.
I just wanted to get my stuff and leave. And she came in there, was cursing, blah, 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 blah. I want to get in there, I'm going to call the cops. I'm like, enough, I just want to get out of here. She's like, my cell phone's in the room. I'm like, you're going to get in just a second. And by then, boom, 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 crashed right through. She walked in, I guess she went for her cell phone, or I don't know where she went, because as soon as she walked in past me, I got the hell out of there.
His story sounds far more legit compared to hers, and everything he said adds up so far. But still, they can't jump to any conclusions because they still don't have enough evidence.
We looked at the damage.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, there's no witnesses. It's your word against.
Because I'm going to damage my, I knew this is where this
I know,
was
I understand.
Yeah,
Just, arrest somebody for he said, she said.
Okay, what if I leave tonight and I come back tomorrow and the whole damn house is torn apart? Then are you going to do something? Or do you guys have to physically watch this?
No, we don't have to physically watch this. We have to have some kind of witness.
I was literally on the phone with my lawyer. If you guys can't do anything, he said, all I need to do now, go upstairs, take a picture of that damage, walk my butt right into court tomorrow, and file for the restraining order.
I would recommend that anyway, honestly.
Would you escort me upstairs so I may take a picture of that and get my toothbrush?
The man's understandably upset that the cops think they don't have enough evidence. But when they escort him back inside, he clears things up a bit as to why he let this woman back into his life.
Because the judge will believe me, because I have video of her in the past doing crazy stuff that got the first one on. I know the judge is going to call me an idiot. Why would you let her back in your life, mister? I'm going to be like, I felt bad for her, and the reality is that she wound up staying on some dude's boat over in Garrison Bight, according to what she said, that she would wake up and he'd be hovering over her, giving her kisses, which no woman should go through that. I'm a father of 3 daughters.
You're talking about her staying on the boat?
Yes, she was on the boat, and so I felt bad. And then she was, puppy eyes and just like sad and, blah, blah. And she does have a sad life experience.
Sounds similar to the tactic she tried to use on the police upstairs. When the police head back inside to help the man retrieve his belongings, they realize the ex-girlfriend's been listening this entire time.
You just go outside by the pool. You don't need to be listening to him. Ma'am, you need to be listening to what I'm telling you. You need to go outside or stay in the living room. He's gonna go upstairs, get his stuff, and then he's gonna be on his way.
Okay, it's ridiculous what he's saying right now.
Can you do me a favor? Go outside, sit by the pool, and wait for him to take his stuff.
Here's how this is gonna work. You feel better not wearing handcuffs, right? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. You more comfortable out of handcuffs, yes or no?
I will slip out of them.
Okay, let's find out. Turn around.
Stop.
Do not.
Stop.
Do not fight.
Stop it.
What the stop! Stop it! Stop it! What the
For someone with a prior restraining order, she sure seems convinced that the law doesn't apply to her. The police, however, put her in her place.
Let's go.
Too late.
Don't push me, mother.
Come on, let's go.
Why?
Ma'am, we explained why.
No, there's no reason.
Her entitled and raging personality is really coming out. And when the cops tried to get her in the back of the squad car, she went full-on crazy.
Why am I being detained?
You're not being detained, you're being arrested.
You're arrested, ma'am. Arrest.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Get off my motherfucker. Get off my foot.
Get in there.
No. I will get it.
Perfect. Thank you.
What is wrong with y'all?
You'd have to be stupid or insane to still insult and fight with the officers. Maybe she can get away with abusing and assaulting her ex-boyfriend, but she's not going to get away with it with the cops.
What did I do? The fuck did I do? What the did I do? Tell me. Get me the out of these handcuffs. You. Get me out of these handcuffs.
Maybe that's the same kicking technique she used on the bedroom door. Getting arrested is not supposed to be comfortable, and this crazy lady was issued a no-contact order with the victim. She pleaded not guilty and requested a jury trial. Her case is still pending. Police are called to a quiet neighborhood in Ohio regarding a disturbance caused by a man and a woman. When law enforcement arrives, they talk to the man and he explains the crazy incident that led to him needing help.
Mindy, stop. Stay back there. Stop.
Why are you yelling at me?
Stop. Go back there like I just said.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go back there now.
I'll step back, but I ain't going in.
She's flipping out again today, so I'm trying to leave. She wants me to take her to Walgreens to get a glucose monitor. I said you have to have a prescription for that. Turn this way so she can't hear me. I'm sorry. She climbed up on top of the car again, beat the car. So that's the hood. She just did all this just now. The hood, kicked the side of it, up on the roof, dents all over the back of it. Trunk, beating it with her phone. I've got video of her on top of it. She wouldn't let me leave. I want to go to work. Hanging on top of it, said, take me to Walgreens. Refuses to get off unless I take her to Walgreens. Threw her cereal on the car.
Did she make any comments about self-harm or anything like that?
No, she said she wanted to kill me.
Notice that 2 officers have to guard the wife so they can safely talk to the husband. What this woman doesn't know is that her husband recorded her, and he has evidence of all the things she wants to do to him.
I'm going to have your head on a platter. So what I'm doing right now, if I can leave, I'm going to file a protective order. And
because you have one for the kids.
I've got one for the kids. I'm adding myself. There it is.
I want all of you up my life, our children. I'm gonna have your head on a platter.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Well, when she was on the car and pulling,
Okay, so you weren't in fear for your safety reference?
Not at that point because I was in the garage and she was standing out here. Okay. So, I have a retreat, but it's at night I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
Spend the whole time in the basement. So at this point, that's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order.
If this woman treats her own kids badly enough to get a protective order, then you know there's something really wrong here. If she's this crazy in public, you can only imagine what happens behind closed doors when no one's watching.
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, I've removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection.
Did you perceive that as a threat to physical harm?
It sounded like a threat to me. So, yeah.
Are you concerned that maybe not at that time that she was going to do it in a second, but do you think by her making that threat that it's something that she could potentially act on?
I think it's something that she could do in the future. As many times as she said it,
if given the opportunity,
I think she would.
Let's rewind a few minutes back to hear the woman's side of the story.
What's the problem today?
And my motherfucker wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this bitch forever to take me to the store, that's it. And he told me I couldn't get to food. Told him I didn't fucking need him to tell me. The store can tell my.
You can hear her voice turn low and sinister when she stares at her husband while talking about it. She really hates this guy, and she seems intent on letting the officers know it. It's not really something that would look good in court.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical altercation today?
As long as he don't step to me, it's cool.
Do what?
I hit the car. As long as he doesn't step to me, it's fine. When he comes at me, then he comes at me. I don't want that phone in my face recording me. He's been showing my kids different recordings. And I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing. Making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumbass. Sorry, I don't want to curse names. I'm not a complete dumb person, okay? I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put. And then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
Her explanation for why she tried to harm her husband doesn't make any sense. And this woman should definitely not be around any children. But nothing stops her from trying to justify her crazy actions.
So, did it get physical today?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, it kind of did, because then he comes at me, and I'm gonna fuck his face up if he comes at me.
It kind of did. Can you explain?
Because I hit the car, and then he came at me, and then I tried to get the phone out of my face because I can't have someone badgering me, trying to record me all the damn time. He's already done that. This is all he does is watch that. A wife can't have a relationship when you just watch the damn.
Do you know why? Do you know why he was recording you or anything?
Yeah, because I'm acting up. I know why he's recording me.
Did you
I
rip
got
out
on top of the car. I want to go to the store, sir. That's it.
Did you rip out a camera or something? Is
Yes,
that what that
he
is?
keeps putting his stuff up there. He keeps wanting places to record me, and I'm tired of that. I'm gonna take it down every time. I don't need no damn camera in my. I don't need nothing. I'm gonna take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. He's coming
What is
at me.
taking the locks off the door going to do?
Weird him out. Maybe he won't come back to this home. I invite everybody in my home.
It's hard to believe she's the one scared of her husband, when she's the one allegedly jumping on a car and screaming like crazy in the driveway. The officers know they have to handle this woman carefully, as it's only a matter of time before her anger toward her husband is shifted towards them.
When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Then he walked away and said, I'm calling the cops to get a protection order on you. I said, mother, you just put your hands in here on me. You damn dumbass.
Can you describe what happened today?
Yeah.
You said he had the phone in your face recording you. Why was he doing that?
Because I'm acting up, because I want to go to the store. My community doesn't want to hear me gripe anymore.
Okay.
They just need a man if he's going to come back and forth in the home.
So where were you guys at when he was
here.
recording you?
Out here.
Where at out here?
I don't know. I try to bring it all out here so everybody can see. My
Okay.
questions, anything I ask him, I try to open my door so people can hear how many times I have to ask him and how much I have to beg and how long I have to wait.
Okay, so when he was recording you, what exactly were you doing?
I don't know, yelling at him, get that phone out of my face.
And then what did you do?
Smacked it out.
Did you?
I don't want to come at him. I don't want to hurt him.
Did you
but
hit him?
No. If he comes at me, I'm going to smack you out of the way.
Did he hit you?
Not that I remember, no. We've separated real quick, so it was cool. Like, he can't do anything. If I want to hit this motherfucking car in my driveway, and he won't give me a damn key to...
Did he make any threats to you?
Not that I remember or know of.
Did you make any threats to him?
No. I'll hit you if you don't get out of my way or get away from me. Yeah.
Well, that's considered a threat. Her version of events is similar to the man's, except she's leaving out that part where she said she wanted to kill him. After hearing both sides, the police have decided they have enough evidence, and they're planning on arresting her.
I'm going to go to Texas and check on my daughter. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't even take me for a ride. I can't even get out of the house. It's opposite anything. I want a lawyer. I want to sue him for mental, physical, and emotional abuse. I want to file a report.
Just calm down.
I got an ex that came in and got my kids, and then everything just went whatever, haywire, which is fine. But he wouldn't let me have any communication. He tells me my kids don't want nothing to do with me. He's ran his mouth to my kids while I'm a surviving woman after surgery. He didn't help bring me up. He didn't even hardly bring me food in the room when I was on my deathbed. This man right here is disgusting. I don't even want him in my house. Yes,
Go ahead and
sir.
turn around and put your hands in the car for me, okay?
No, why?
Put the
I want
hands
you
on the
to
car.
tell me why.
You're under arrest for domestic violence. Turn around.
For what now?
Turn around.
Ah!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ow!
Yeah,
You're hurting
down.
me. Don't hurt me. Please don't f***ing hurt me. Please, I don't want to bite you. Oh, motherfucker, don't hurt me.
At this point, I've lost track of all the threats. This woman doesn't seem to understand that trying to kill your husband is against the law. Now she'll be facing some harsh consequences.
Don't hurt me. I knew you were going to take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir. Ow! Ah!
Relax.
No, I'm not. Liar.
Now you're getting more charges.
No, I'm not. I know. Once
Resisting arrest.
God bless you, sir. I love you.
Stand up.
Am I hurting?
Spit the grass out.
Why? I don't want to.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
You hurt my elbow.
We don't need it in the car.
I don't want to be there now.
Spit the grass out.
No. I won't bite you.
Thanks. Why did you eat grass?
Because my husband's f***ing me.
Are you going to spit it out or do you want to leave it in your mouth?
I want to leave it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just when they think this situation's over, the woman's mother and sister arrive at the scene. The husband doesn't want her family on the property, but these ladies tell police they have it all wrong.
They took Mindy to jail for domestic violence.
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it for he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hid her addiction so he could control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else too. I know he's got an insurance policy on her too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds, and I just had her at Claremont County Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day, and I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on. He's waiting for her to die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you he's sought a lot of help, and we've tried to help as much as we can. We've
You know
brought
what?
resources to her. We've offered to take her to resources, and she has not been cooperative.
No, she hasn't.
I've been here myself. This is probably the 4th time. So our office has probably been here 20 times.
Oh, more than that. Probably just in February you've been here 20 times.
Yeah.
47, I believe, is my email I got from your department.
Police have been called to this residence a total of 47 times. That's an insane amount of calls and a waste of taxpayers' money. But things get even more strange when the woman's mother begins to accuse the husband of serious crimes.
She's got to be willing to a certain extent to help herself unless there's a court order that forces her to help.
That's
herself.
why I took her down to behavioral health to get her evaluation that he was supposed to do 5 weeks ago. But see, he's dragging his tail doing anything. Right now, he's currently under educational neglect because my 7-year-old granddaughter is supposed to be in school. Both of those kids are with me right now. They've been with me for almost a month now because I told him, I said, you either do something or I'm going to take them away from you. And that's the only reason I have them. He went to court. But when they went to court, he never summoned any of us to be there because he don't want none of us telling the court what he's doing. And I'll tell you something else, too. He don't want us on his property because he's got a little black box in the woods that he keeps on a leash and he pulls it out at night all the freaking time because he's drugging her with something. Both of his parents are nurses, psychiatric nurses. He's not a stupid man. He's been in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating the system so that he can destroy her. That's what he's doing. And you better wrap your head around it.
The mom's throwing around some pretty serious allegations. She's talking premeditated murder and insurance fraud. The cops are willing to hear this woman out, but this particular cop has had numerous experiences already with this couple, and he probably has his own opinions.
I can tell you if he's trying to manipulate the system, he's taking a long way around because he could have.
Because he's a presenter. He's a presenter.
Well,
He's
let me finish.
presenting
He could have easily got a protection order and her out of the house a long time ago.
Oh yeah, he could.
And he did not do that. And he expressed to us multiple times that he didn't want to have to put her in jail, that he wants her to get help. I can tell you that he's tried with us and with her and with mental crisis to come out. We've tried a lot of things to try to get her help, and she absolutely refuses to go to the hospital every time unless we have something to force her. We can't make her go. We've offered Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health. I mean, she's talked to Mobile Crisis multiple times. Is there any court order that says that you have to have the kids?
Well, let me see if I have a copy of it.
Currently staying with maternal grandparents?
Yes, that's us.
Okay. Well, that's not part of the order that they have to stay with you, and at this point he wants the kids back.
Nothing can be changed on that
until a judge
approves.
Ruling.
But that's not what the order is. That's notes and evidence towards the case. It establishes him as the legal custodian.
Right, I understand that.
And guardian.
But we had an agreement. I was taking care of the kids and he was taking care of her. But when I found
now
out
she's in jail and
listen to me. When I found out that she was abusing her, all bets were off the table right then and there. And that happened about 3 days ago.
What are you talking about?
You better buckle up because there might be a twist in this story. With intimate partner violence, things get messy and complicated, and sometimes it's hard to tell heads from tails. But these women seem adamant that the wife's not to blame for anything. Are they telling the truth?
I'm talking about that I have of him putting his hands on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have that?
Yes.
So I'm just telling you right there, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I apologize for interrupting you, but this is just way too much. Way too much.
That's the one.
I don't want these children to be with someone that's violent. He's violent.
Well, we don't have any evidence of him being violent or of him having mental health issues or him having drug issues. But I don't know if you've seen their house.
No,
there's a lot of evidence of her having
he doesn't have a drug. He just has
issues.
porn issues and all that stuff. That's his drug of choice. Every night.
I mean, like I said, we've begged and pleaded her to try to get help.
She hides her addiction, and he hid it too. He hid it from our whole entire family until he couldn't hide it anymore.
Well, one thing I'll say about this is,
and she told me about it, and she said, he's going to hurt me if I tell you, but I'm going to tell you, Mom, I've been on opioids. He never wanted me to find out. That's a man that really wants to protect his wife and make her get well. I begged him to put her in the treatment program. Begged. He wouldn't do it.
well, she has to be voluntarily, in it.
He can do it through the court system. He did this through the court system.
Right.
He could have done that through the court system. I
So-
already called them. He could have taken guardianship and put her in treatment, and he didn't want to. He's letting her deteriorate. Can't you look at her and see that?
It looks like the woman's sister's having a hard time, as she can't show evidence that shows the husband's violent towards his wife. If the video was that important, wouldn't you know where it's saved on your phone? It's hard to know at this point who's telling the truth. But she eventually finds the video and shows it to the cops.
As soon as he did that, he took her phone so she couldn't call 911. That's what he does. You don't understand. He manipulates the whole entire situation.
Did you tell him that Sam told you that he has syringes? Because he says that her grandpa's, his dad's, syringes delivered to his home. So because the company won't deliver them to Indiana where his dad lives. That's a bunch of crap. But if there's syringes being delivered here and he's hiding something in the woods, I don't know what, if he's I have no idea what's going on here. Because there would be no reason for syringes
I want her
to be
blood
in
taken.
Yeah, I would like to have her to
So what do you think he would be joking here with?
I don't know. Because all of a sudden she started ending up with sores all down her face. And she doesn't go anywhere. He goes to work or goes to the store or anywhere. She is held here. She doesn't have transportation to go anywhere.
So you think he's injecting her without her knowing?
Yes,
How would he
absolutely.
do that?
Because he's putting her to sleep at night.
How do you inject someone without them knowing? Why wouldn't this woman say something to the police, since they've been to this residence 47 times? Sounds like it could be a conspiracy theory. But again, if an arrest is in order, there has to be evidence of a crime. And obviously, whatever video they showed the police was not enough to prove it.
I have to go because we have calls pending.
I know.
But I can tell you this. You have to give him the kids back.
When?
Immediately. So he wants the kids.
I want a judge to tell her that. I'm not even
speaking to
him. This is on court
It's not.
papers.
It doesn't take a judge. Okay. These are the orders that we act upon, and it says that he is the legal parent and guardian of the children. So if you don't give the kids over, then it's interference with custody.
Right.
I just want you
and
to
then
be
what?
aware of that.
Then what happens?
Then you go to jail.
I don't go to jail. I
Yeah.
got to go to court.
Yeah, you go to jail for interference with custody. You'll
Don't
be
take
arrested.
his side.
The only real evidence the police do have is that the wife was behaving dangerously and tried to harm her husband. We hope she gets the help she needs and that the kids remain safe. The wife was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Man, oh man, that was a crazy ride. From slashing clothes with a butcher knife to jumping on top of a car and smashing windows. These evil women are proof that you should never plan to kill your husband. We hope you enjoyed this entertaining list, and we thank you for watching.